May I have your attention, please? So this video is kind of urgent since the situation is escalating fast and I want to draw attention to it ASAP and get the whole situation solved. So recently, my older sister has gotten into some drama with two people called padrebloodthirsty. My sister has way more information on her YouTube channel and TikTok. If you want to know more about the situation, check out her TikTok and YouTube. But I recommend to check out her art on YouTube as well since I know it's really cute and she deserves some support especially right now. But back to the main topic. So how did this all start? Sally made a YouTube account a few months back called it Fartwad300 where she stalked Chelly, but it wasn't really stalking. It was just Sally venting about how she felt about Chelly, but Sally got a little attached to Chelly too fast. And Sally started to make weird posts about Chelly. But the main thing about this is that Sally whipped her period blood on her leg that spelled out Chelly's name. I'll explain why she probably did this last in the video, but anyways, Chelly, her friends, and even I didn't know about the account, except for my friend Earl who was keeping it a secret from us and wanted to tell us if Sally took things too far. Earl was about to tell us, but Chelly's friend found the account first and Chelly confronted Sally. Sally flipped out and lied several times and of course Chelly blocked her. Because Sally has now taken accountability several times and if you ask her about it, she will not hesitate to answer truthfully. Now, I did Sally do all of that? Well, she was going through a psychotic state and her mind was convincing her that all of it was an alter forcing her to do that shit. It's hard to explain. Sally at the time thought she had did, but she was misdiagnosed. The doctors are unsure what type of personality disorder she has, but they can confirm she was on the verge of schizophrenia. Unfortunately, her parents don't believe in mental health stuff. We live in different households and countries, so I cannot help her physically. This whole thing was a shocker to me. Sally is the sweetest person on earth. How could she do this to someone? But she's my sister. At the end of the day, she is my sister and I would defend her with my life if I had to. I somewhat forgive her for what she has done. But anyways, who is Padre and what does he have to with this? Well, Padre contacted Sally on TikTok first, stating he wanted to be friends. Sally apologized to him and they continued to chat on Tumblr, but that's where things got really out of hand. Sally didn't get a lot of screenshots, so there is a tiny gap, but from what I'm understanding, Padre found puriform Sally drew when she was 12 years old, probably through archives of some sort. Sally is 16 and 5. Sally didn't know any better then. Sally was also a grooming victim at the time, but I'm not going into detail on that. Then, Padre tried to figure out which school Sally goes to, which he unfortunately managed to find out. The reason? I'll get into it later. But for now, let's continue. Padre then found out Sally's birthday, asked where and how she will celebrate and what cake she's having. They do sound innocent if two people know each other, like at school, but Padre was trying to get as much info as he could. Padre then proceeded to make fun of what Sally has done when she was trying to recover and not be reminded of what she did. She stated that she didn't want to talk about it, but Padre persisted over and over. He also made fun of her getting groomed, which, unfortunately, isn't screenshotted and Sally already deleted the chat. Padre then pulled "oh shit, she's on to me" and blamed a translator. He does use one, but why is he blaming his translator when he is the one asking the creepy stuff? The translator doesn't have a mind of its own, buddy. Now, this is where Padre starts to act and do really creepy shit. Padre sent his German friend to help dox her and find out her full name. Unfortunately, they managed to find out her full name and, as I said earlier, her school. Thankfully, they haven't found out where she lives yet, and I hope it stays that way. Padre then told Sally, "Oh, don't worry about some stranger finding out your full name in school." When Sally told Padre that she knew what he was doing, he denied it. When he literally did all of that seconds apart. Then Padre did something that is really messed up, but you'll see way more messed up stuff as this video progresses. He threatened Ned to leak her face on the internet, and he also found these through archives. Sally took that photo when she was in 8th grade, I believe. Sally thought the whole situation was over. She just wanted to do one more thing before leaving the situation alone, let people know about her story and encounter with Padre. She was brave enough to do that, and I'm proud of her. Of course, Sally put Padre's users in her video to let people know who he was and who to stay away from. She did it in the nicest way possible, but Padre somehow found the video, and guess what he did? Decided to make a revenge call-out video, deny doing everything that Sally put in the call-out video, leaked all of her accounts, including a private personal one, and finally blackmailed her, mostly stating that, if you talk about our encounter again, I'll contact your school. Now this whole thing's pissed me off, and now it's pissing me off more because, why would you leak my sister's vent account? Not to be mistaken with the stalker one, just to try and save your ass. And why the hell are you blackmailing her, and why would you contact someone's school over that? You know that this is illegal, right? And Sally could make a legal report about him if she wanted to. But for now, she isn't, but some of her friends encouraged her to. Now this whole thing leads back to Chelly, because Chelly is supporting Padre's actions and is heavily impelled to be a zoo. I'm honestly happy that Sally isn't involved with her anymore, because what the what? And if you confront Chelly and or Padre, they ignore the main point and make up excuses, which is honestly an ass move. Now this whole situation has yet to be solved, and me, Sally's friends, and Sally herself are hoping for some justice. If you have any suggestions, tips, I would highly appreciate it. Have a good day or night, and please stay safe from people like these.